Hi, this is Tom Hoskyns for Mining Journal, and I'm here with Dave Anthony, who's CEO of Asante Gold. Hi, Dave. How's it going?
I'm good, Tom. How you doing?
Yeah, all good. Thank you very much. Now, Asante is a Ghana-focused junior listed on the CSE and in Frankfurt also. And I want to start, Dave, by just getting into the details of your two main projects. Now, Bibiani is kind of taking center stage right now. You bought that off Resolute last July after a sale to a Chinese player fell through. So maybe you can tell me a bit about what attracted you to the asset and, the fact that you came in after a sale didn't happen. Does that mean you got a bit of a bargain?
I don't know that we got a bargain, Tom. We were selected from a group of 4 or 5 bidders. I think one of the reasons we were selected is because there's a significant Ghanaian shareholding in the company. We are recognized as having a solid view toward community and social responsibility and engagement. And I think we've done more than live up to that up to this point, and obviously we expect to do that going forward. So we have, because of our Ghanaian shareholding, we have the ability to do things in a culturally appropriate way, not just at the local level. We have obviously that knowledge, but also at the ministerial level. One of the things that needs to happen if you're going to do things the right way here is talk to the government first. They really don't like being handed a fait accompli, which unfortunately is what has happened quite often with some of the multinational mining companies. So we were able to make a representation to the government. We're able to make a representation to Resolute. We had an exclusive opportunity to put together a deal and a due diligence and put together the financing, and also put together an operating team. And having connected all those dots, we were successful closing the deal.
Okay, thanks, Dave. Now, I'm going to come back to that kind of link to Ghana and your wide Ghanaian shareholder base in a bit. But first of all, just want to get into the timeline for Bibiani, bringing it back online. I believe you've got a new mine development plan slated for the second quarter. How do things shape up after that?
We're looking at starting to produce gold in Q3, about 70,000 ounces between now and the end of this year. We'll produce just about 175,000 ounces in our first 12 months of operation. Subsequently, and for the next 7 or 8 years, we're going between 210 and 270,000 ounces per year. Total material movement be about 70 million tons per year, sorry. And we'll be treating about 3 million tons per year for the first 4 years and 3.6 million tons per year thereafter.
Okay, and it sounds like, in our initial chat just before we started recording, things are going pretty well, and you've had a couple of, promising developments over the past few days. Tell us about those.
Oh, look, everything that we committed to our shareholders back in August has come to pass, either on time and on budget or slightly ahead of time. So we put together our mine plan last year in the third and fourth quarters. We tendered just before Christmas. We awarded just before Christmas. Our mining contractor mobilized the first week of January. They are now about 6 weeks ahead of schedule. And today, we had to get an addendum and a reapproval of our environmental impact statement and our mining license. We got those yesterday. We started moving dirt yesterday. We put ore on the ROM pad today. So those are fun milestones for everybody involved. A lot of smiles around.
Great. I should probably just clarify for our viewers that we're speaking on the 23rd of February. So yeah, back end of February. And I imagine people will be watching this video sort of before the end of the month. So yeah, just to give them perspective there. Now, moving on from Bibiani, it's not your only project. Tell us about Kubi.
Kubi has been with us since about 2012. It is an exceptional opportunity in our view, and it's been the focus right up until we had the opportunity to take on Bibiani. I actually started work last year advising how to put together a project development plan for Kubi. It's an exciting opportunity. We're going to be getting back to it later this year. In fact, I've got people working on some exploration studies as we speak. We know metallurgically it'll recover about 95, 96% of the gold that it's presented, and run of mine ore should be something on the order of 5 to 6 grams per ton. So that can, and we expect it to become a very nice producer. In any event, those are the two principal initiatives for the company. Within 5 months, we'll be pouring gold, and we will be a plus 200,000 ounce per year producer. And within that period, we'll be announcing something around Kubi, again, to increase our ounce profile. So for a company that this time last year was valued at $8 million, today it's valued at something north of $400 million. I think it's been a pretty good year. Let's see what the next year looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've got a raise going on right now. Tell us about that.
We opened a raise about just on 2 weeks ago. It's 100 million US. It's fully subscribed. We're in the process of closing it as I speak. There'll be an announcement in the next day or two relative to that closing.
Okay, so now I just want to go back to what you were talking about before about, you're kind of, you're really woven into the fabric of Ghana with your Ghanaian shareholder base. How did that come about, and how do you kind of think that helps you in moving quickly?
Well, the principal initiative relative to the Ghanaian shareholding, exactly a year ago, our share price was about 7 cents. The market cap was about 7 million, and we raised 8 million in Ghana on the retail side at about 15 cents. So it was about 100% premium, but that brought our shareholding right up to about 40%. And of course, we did another raise in August to fund the Bibiani acquisition, but we remain at 40%. So what that means is that at the local level at Bibiani, with the relationship we have with the chiefs and the local leadership is very well founded. The relationship that we have right up to the government offices in Accra are very well founded. We have a lot of Ghanaian high net worth shareholders, as well as Ghanaian shareholders of more modest means. People here have bought into the company, they bought into the story. I hate to be presumptuous, but they're not selling, and for obvious reasons. They understand who we have running the company, they understand the quality of the assets, and they're here for the long haul.
Good stuff. Okay, Dave. Well, that's pretty much all the time we have today, but I just want to thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Tom, it's a pleasure.
Good stuff. Okay. Well, that concludes this video for Mining Journal. We'll see you again next time.